An important thing that you will learn as a student of English literature, or you can say a teacher of English literature, is that it is not about becoming the loudest voice in the subject English literature, but it is much more about becoming the most informed voices in this subject. The field of literature has changed a lot. A lot of books have been published, a lot of new areas have been discovered. For instance, you can say the topics like postcolonial literature, language and linguistics, or digital humanities, so on and so forth. The benefits of staying informed and staying updated with what's going in English literature will give you a wide variety of ideas to work with. For instance, I try to read as much as possible throughout the day. I try to read books, I try to read magazines, or you can say try to read the newspapers, so that I can stay updated with what's going in the outside world, so that I can have a lot of ideas from all the directions to play with. Staying updated with English literature will give you an extra edge over other candidates when you sit in PhD interviews, or you can say job interviews. So in this video, we are going to discuss 5 topics trending in English literature, so that you can stay updated with what's going in the industry, with what's going in English literature. So before beginning this video, if you are one of those students who are preparing for UGC-NET examination or GATE examination, then you can simply check out our study material on English literature from our official website, limitlessliterature.com. You can check the link in the description below to know more about our organized study material. Now, without any further delay, let's begin this video. So the very first topic that is trending in English literature, or you can say in the India, is digital dystopia. This topic, digital dystopia, got a lot of attention after the cybercrime of the mobile application Bully. The mobile application was created intentionally to degrade the status of Muslim women in the country. Earlier in 2015, we have seen that by using social media, 3 students from Hyderabad joined the terrorist organization in Afghanistan. On the one hand, everyone is talking about the benefits of digital media, the benefits of online platforms. On the other hand, we have seen a lot of such incidents taking place on everyday basis. You might have read the dystopian works like Brave New World, The Maze Runner, Fahrenheit 451. In a similar way, we are going to see a number of works associated with a digital dystopia in the coming years. Maybe you are going to become the first novelist who is going to write a novel associated with this trending topic, digital dystopia. So now let's talk about the second most important topic that is trending in English literature, and that is pandemic fiction. As you know that everything is going well in 2021. But now as the 2022 begins, we have seen the party popper, the COVID-19 returning to India. And this time COVID-19 dressed in Omicron variant. We all have the stories. We have the stories of isolation. We have the stories of quarantine. We have the stories of lockdown. We have the stories of long distance relationships, or the people we have lost in our lives, the dear ones we have lost. And some writers, some authors went one way forward and write down their own stories, which we call pandemic fiction. The famous pandemic fictions which are trending is Sarah Hall's Burnt Coat, Gary's Our Country Friends, and Judy Picoult's Wish You Were Here. Pandemic fiction is one of the, you can say, the latest topics, or the topic which is researched rarely. So you can develop your own interest in this particular genre, and you can come out with some scholarly articles. Alright, what you can do is you can do some comparative studies with the COVID-19 with the earlier pandemics. For instance, we have seen the pandemic which happened during the time of Chaucer, that was Black Death, or you can say the Great Plague of London 1666, which Samuel Pepys has recorded in his diary. A question has already been asked from this particular genre from Samuel Pepys' diary in UGC-NET 2019, and there the question talked about the Great Plague of 1666, which was recorded in the diary of Samuel Pepys. So it is a good topic of research you can develop your interest in. Now let's talk about our third important trending topic in English literature, which is digital humanities. The field of digital humanities is about the study of the humanities with the awareness that the printed word is now not only the medium of knowledge and information. The world has been digitalized, and now not only the novels and books that is shaping the reality, but we have a digital world also which is making things possible for us. There is a whole new digital culture we are experiencing right now, and as a teacher or as a student of English literature, you cannot avoid this digital humanities. People are using blogs, videos like this, blogs, you can say the hashtags, to propagate their message, to voice out their own voice on digital platforms. There are very less Indians who are focusing on digital humanities. We are still stuck with the novels of, you can say, Amitav Ghosh or Khushwant Singh, or you can say Ruskin Bond. A lot of literary scholars are still working or still doing their research work in the novels like Arundhati Roy, Salman Rushdie, so on and so forth. But with the changing of world, with the changing of what is going outside the world, we must also change ourselves. So as an Indian English literature student, we must upgrade, we must update ourselves with what is going outside India also. Already in the foreign countries, many universities have started working in this field of digital humanities, but we Indians rarely know about it. So this is one of those topics that you must stay updated if you want to excel in your career. Now let's talk about our next important topic, which is trending in India, and that is political novels. There are thousands of problems that Indians are facing today, but like always, we are always focused on the 3 to 4 most important topics like poverty, or you can say social inequality, subjugation of women, or the fourth one is the politics. We Indians try to separate all the problems at one side, and these 4 problems are the center part or the central topic of discussion for most of the Indians. If you want to create a blockbuster movie, what you can do is you can simply mix these 4 themes in that movie, and you will find that you will hit the box office very soon. We Indians are always talking about the 4 issues, that is poverty, subjugation of women, social inequality, and politics. As now we have seen what our Prime Minister is doing to the India. We have seen the farmers bill, we have seen the upcoming elections in Punjab, or you can say the strategies that is laid down for the UP politics. It is the time to reread the novels like All the King's Men by Robert Penn, or you can say 1984 by George Orwell. Now let's talk about our 5th important topic that is trending in all over the world, in the literary circle, in the academic circle, and that is laureate Abdul Razzaq Gurnah. Recently in 2021, Abdul Razzaq Gurnah has won the Nobel Prize in English Literature. It was Toni Morrison who was a black writer and received the Nobel Prize in 1993. And now after so many years, Abdul Razzaq Gurnah has won this Nobel Prize in English Literature. His works focus on colonialism, exile, identity and belonging. Although he is not important from UGC-NET perspective, but at least we know a little detail about the Nobel laureates in English literature, because these are the writers who are molding, who are shaping the literature, who have written the history of literature, and now they are only going to decide the future of literature. Alright, so a little bit of detail is always going to help you, because maybe you are going to teach this writer to your college students, to your school students after 10 years. Now they are not important, but 10 years from now you may see that these writers are coming into the syllabus. So it is very much helpful if we know a little about these writers who have won the Nobel Prize in Literature. So with this, we come to the end of this video. I hope you found the video worth your time. That's it for this video. Thank you.